Hello, and welcome back to Modded. It's episode 46, and behind me, you see the digital miner, but well, it looks like it's not really working. But believe me, it is. It's filled with energy, it has done its job. Look at that. It has actually mined out all of the osmium that was available within, I forget how much 16 block radius. That's right, a 16 block radius, and we have mined out the entirety of the. Okay, this wasn't there. We already had 5 osmium blocks before, but yes, amazing. It works. I also added in like a better, if you will, spirited thermo generator, which still doesn't provide as much energy, by the way. This provides very less energy. We require this to have a lot of energy, but it keeps working, so good enough. However, now that we are done with the osmium, or I mean, I could go for a 32 block, but it's not like, I mean, we have a decent amount now, so that's fine. But the real reason why we would kind of want to do all of this is uranite. Now, the problem is, I don't have any uranite, ores, if you will, and this whole thing works basically only if you have like the ore of it. I mean, there are other ways as well of work using it. I got to know, for example, you can just literally mine out every single ore. Like if I go for the tag and I just go star ores, it would literally go for any and every single ore that is possibly available, like including uranite. So now I'm thinking maybe there is a way as well. Uranite ore, maybe? No. But I have not been able to figure out what way is there for this to happen. So I felt like it's the best way to the best way to do that would probably just be like, let me go and get one of its ore and then do it. So till we get one of the ore from that, we will put in a bit of a nickel and we shall run it. So, oh wow, nickel seems rare, sort of. Literally just 14 ores in a 16 radius. Okay, I guess interesting. But anywho, so let me go get an uranite ore first, and then we shall begin proceedings for today. And believe me, it's necessary for me to get the uranite ore, if you're getting my drift as to why. But yeah, we're gonna need it for today's episode, so let me go do that. Well, a little while later, we are here. We have all of the 14 nickel ores found, so that is great. But we also found the uranite ore, which is poor, which I couldn't find any other variety of, but we also found the deep slate uranite. So we can stop, we can reset, we can add a bit of a filter for the item stack. Onto one should be the uranite, and the second one should be the deep slate one. Yes, please. And I'll go for a bit of a 32 radius, which is the max. Yes, 2 filters at once. I mean, I don't know if that makes much of a difference, but whatever, I guess we'll take it. And I will start, and there's 158 of these, which is perfect. I will gladly come down and take them later on as soon as it's done. But for now, I think it's time to go back up and get started on what I wanted to do for the day. Right, so if you haven't already guessed it, let me tell you, today we are going to be working with reactors. Yes, it's time we finally made a few nuclear reactors, so we have our power backpack right here. And I didn't make the same mistake as I did with Mekanism or other stuff, Botania actually. We have the manual made this time. That's right, we have made the manual. I'm gonna use the manual for any and everything. And the reason why we are gonna go be working with the power mod is because I need power. Like, I made these nitro crystals, and sure, we just need to make it once. For every single one time that you make it, it gives you 16 of this. But boy, I think it required 20 million FE, which was incredibly painful to somehow manage to get. So I was like, yeah, I think it's time for reactors, because I feel like reactors are probably going to be the best way you can get, any amount of power, which makes sense, because I mean, it's a nuclear reactor. You can't really beat it now, can you? Because I tried to see what can I do with a thermo generator. Even thermo generator only produced 2000 FE per tick, which is not that good. The magmators and the furnators, if you will, they do produce a much higher one, but again, you have to constantly provide them with a lot of stuff, and it's like, I don't know, I'm not very sure if I love that or not. But once we make a lovely reactor, which I cannot seem to find, Aha, there we go. Once we make a reactor, even if we make like just until the hardened we get to, which is like very easy to make. I mean, these hardened stuff are very easy to get. There's no doubt about it. Even that produces a lot. Like it, the hardened itself produces 2.5 thousand, which is higher than the spirited, or sorry, the nitro thermogenerator. So yeah, if I get by chance all the way to a blazing or a niotic one, that's gonna be insane. Like a nitro, imagine a nitro reactor, 500,000 fe per tick. Lovely. But that is all later on. First, I think I have been doing the wrong thing as it turns out, because all of this uranite, I have basically, I mean, sure, the first thing to do, of course, is to fortune them. There is no doubt about it. But what you do after fortuning them, turns out I have been using the wrong process. There is a much, much better way of smelting these things. And by smelting, I mean you don't smelt them. Because if we look at the recipes, you can make them into a single uranite, or you can energize them and double your yield, which is obviously the thing to do. Because why would I not want two from one? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put in uranite here. It's probably, oh well, there you go. Yeah, doesn't even cost that much Fe. Like I don't even get it. Like you barely get to see, and bam, it's gone. What does the manual say to us? We have generators. So we have the fernator. Yes, we have. Oh no, this is for that only. Okay. We have the magmeter. We have the thermogenerator, of course. We have solar panels, absolutely. And then we have reactors. So let us see. The reactors, yeah, it's a multi block thing, yes, that uses uranite as its main fuel. That is why we needed the uranite. To build it, we need 36 reactor blocks in your hand and place them in like a 3 by 4 replaceable area. I'm not sure what the replaceable thing is, but then, okay. So we need to make 34 of these. Also, before that, I probably need to make. Do we have any? I think I had a. Yes, we do. Lovely. So let me quickly find a chest and make myself a shulker box for all of the ores. Lovely. And we can put the shulker box away. Excellent. We also do have a decent amount of uranite actually. We're not that low on it, but it's better to have enough. So if we check the uranite, oh, 638, yeah, that is definitely good. Also turns out, by the way, you can use uranium ingots to convert them into uranite as well. So if it comes to desperate times, I mean, I guess we can make a uranite into uranium, sorry, into uranite. So yeah, we also have a bit of a backup, if you will. But first things first, we probably shouldn't have done that. But what we also need to do is check how much. Okay, so we have 4 of the starter reactors already made. Now, if we search for reactor, why is this right? Lovely. What is the first one? It is the starter. So let us do that. We will require a lot of capacitors and dielectric stuff, which is all we have made like a bajillion times maybe by now. So I'm not really going to show all of that process. Let me make all of those stuff, and then we can get to the fun part then. Well, 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 a little while later, and of course I got carried away, we have nuclear reactors, precisely 36 of them, and even more precisely, we have the hardened ones. Of course, I didn't go for the starter or the basic, we go for the hardened ones, which is 2.5k per or 2.5k Fe per tick. Really good. Probably not enough. We might need the brazing at some point, or even the narcotic. Who knows? But for now, this is it, because I couldn't build more of them, because like then you need the for the blazing stuff you need like a lot of the blazing things, which are easy to make. It's just that it takes a while, because like the only way to get those things are if you place one of these inside here, which then takes its own sweet time to get done, and then you kind of have to wait, and then you have to make it again, which is kind of boring. So, and plus of course you cannot even place more than one at a time. So I probably need to figure out a system for that, but irrelevant. What is relevant is back we go to the manual power book. Let's see then. To build it, you will need 36 reactors in your hand and place them in a 3x4 replaceable area. Then the reactor will complete building itself automatically. Now, since it's a trial and error thing, and I don't even know if things can blow up, but in the slight off chance that things would blow up, I probably should do this somewhere else and not near my base where almost everything is. So I was thinking, let's see, where can we go? I guess I can go towards this area which has the. Or we go right here actually. I suppose we can build it around here only because even if it blasts, I don't know how much it would. I mean, it's a reactor, I don't really trust it. But I guess we should be fine. So let's do the 3x4 area right around here, shall we? So that at least it's still in sort of like the spawn chunks and so it is working. Let's see then. We have a 1, 2. Hello? Oh. Okay, so that's what it meant by it will auto build itself. Good to know. Well. How about that? It works. Haha. I mean, it said it would work and it would work and it works. I think I need to fill this hole as well actually. But why is there so much grass here? I could have sworn I keep on punching it every single time. Maybe I just haven't been in this area that much. Anywho, next step. What is the next step? Let's see. Alright, so we need. When generating energy, the reactor heats up, causing it to consume fuel faster and generate less Fe. So you need cool it down with a coolant like water. Well, that is great. We'll just make a sink and provide infinite water with it. All good. Next, you can also you can use a solid coolant for extra coldness. Solid coolants require liquid coolants to work, so we can also add in this like a bit of extra stuff. That is also fine. Keep the reactor buffer full of fuel for better production. Okay. Carbon materials like coal, wood will improve the fuel efficiency and will add 180 degrees centigrade of heat. Okay. Redstone will speed up the production and the fuel consumption and will add 120 degree of heat. Okay. So it speeds up, but it also increases the fuel consumption. Fuel being the uranite. Interesting. So basically, we need water, as in, well, a sink, which of course is probably going to be easy to make. So let us make another sink. Boy, I love these things, not gonna lie. Right. And we'll need a few of those. We'll probably need a few of the universal cables, I guess. And dry ice, I guess, also works out. And if not dry ice, we do have snow blocks. I don't know if snow blocks work or not, but we have snow blocks as coolant. We also have, yes, a lot of coal. Redstone we might be a little bit low on because in between, while I was making stuff, I had to make a run for redstone actually. So for now we have a bit low on redstone, but worry not, we have killed a lot of witches and we have put the auto trader to good use. So yeah, that should also be fine. Let me add in even more then, I guess. Perfect. And what was the other thing I needed? Nope, not it. Right. No, that's it. Oh no, we do need the we need the main component, which is the uranite, of course. Let's take a stack of uranite. We will keep the sink. We need a few of those connecting pipes as well, actually. I just realized that. Which should be in my mechanism thingy here. No, not this one. This one. There we go. We'll take one of these. We'll keep one of these as well with us. We also need a place for storing the energy which is produced here, don't we? Well, first things first. Water should probably go in from the left, as it turns out. So we put this here, we put this here, and we do the magic like this. Brilliant. So the water solution has been done. We've also added in 2 of the dry ice, which is brilliant. Next, we can also add in a bit of redstone, a bit of carbon, and off we go. Producing energy we are. Haha, brilliant. So it can store up to 2.5 million Fe, and then we can maximum extract 10,000 at once. Generating factor 2.5, generating 2.4, all of those I'm not very sure of it. My auto mode is on. The reactor will stop using when full and start when it has less than 70. Yes, of course, we need the auto mode to be on. Yes, please. And lovely. Oh, wow, it used up 10 uranite instantly. Interesting. Okay. The production of the usage of these is still fine. It's a bit less. But uranite, I think it might use up a decently faster pace, I would assume. Also, I don't know if the snow blocks would work or not. We'll see about that. Maybe snow blocks work, maybe they don't. But for now, the dry ice is there, so that's good enough. We can use the snow blocks later on. That's also cool. But the core concept is this is working. We have nuclear reactors for us. I love that. I mean, technically not nuclear, but yes, also nuclear. Anyway, we have reactors working for it. And I think it has stopped production, I would assume now. And nothing is getting used up, I would hope. 686. This is also fuel consumption plus 120, efficiency 180. Yeah, all that is great. But I don't think it would be getting used up. So that is perfect, which basically means now, why are there? Oh, right, because I had been roaming around trying to gather leaves. So I took all the leaves and then I left the singular wooden stub thingies here because the leaves were needed. Anywho, hello, kitties. Are you interested in? Okay, you probably seem to not be. Never mind then, you're lost. But the point is, we have a working nuclear reactor. Now, to store and transport the energy. Aha, there we go. An energy cell is a block used to store energy. Well, that's perfect. Energy cell, starter, yes please. So the starter requires this, and then the hardened is made out of energized steel. The blazing require this, as you would. Of course, of course. So I guess we can make these ones. These should not be an issue. All right, we have for ourselves an energy cell. Let's see. If I put this in, it should take up 1,000,000 and then it will probably stop by itself. And we are almost there at the 1,000,000 mark. Let's go. This is amazing. Like reactors and stuff, like this is Minecraft. Like you're making reactors in Minecraft. This is insane. Like it feels very like run of the mill stuff when you are deep into the modern stuff, but like this is still Minecraft and you're making nuclear reactors in that. This is anywho, let's see how much energy do we need to provide to that machine that was working down there, because we have like 1,000,000 currently. And I don't know how much can you maximum. Oh, maximum input output is only 1,000. Ugh, that's very low actually. Is this done? Nope, it clearly isn't. But we got 50 of these and 3 of these. That is amazing. Thank you. Think we can put this in, which is helping it out a bit. Yes, but clearly not enough because the maximum input output is still just 1,000 FE per tick. Interesting. So I will have to make even better starter cells. For example, I think the energy blazing one is the best because you can have 40,000,000 and you can input output like 40,000 at once. And if I'm not mistaken, this one requires 9.6 kfe right now, but I think it will keep increasing as it gets used up because it says the energy capacity is 20k. I think the needed will probably match it at some point. I don't know. But if it requires 9.6, then I guess we can get away with a hardened cell as well, because that provides 10,000. So that might be doable. So, oh, we are already done with this. That 1,000,000 got used up like instantly. We barely got a little bit out of it as well. Like, damn. Okay. So this is clearly taking up a lot of our, and understandably so as well. I mean, it's literally pulling out ores for you with you not having to do anything whatsoever. So that is actually insane. Of course, it makes sense that you are taking up this much amount of power from me. I will gladly give you that amount of power as well. But I think I probably should make one of the bigger energy cells and then in the episode so that we can have yeah, I think that would probably be the best. So let me make a bigger energy cell and then we will probably be done for this episode. Well, as always, again, I got a bit carried away and did not make the hardened one. Instead, we made the blazing one. I was like, if we're gonna do that stuff, we're gonna do it right. So, yep, it's gonna be the blazing ones that we're gonna make. So let me first off charge the Well, this is going to take actually a lot of time because 40 million fe, right? And this is produced, it has stored only 2.5 million. So even in order to make 40 million, that's going to take forever. And then the 1 million thing also is like, I mean, if it the 1 million took this long, then I guess the 40 million would obviously also take that long. So let's see. Let's wait until this gets done, I guess. Because instant, look at that. Look at that. The speed at which this is getting. Oh my word. All right, after an insanely long time, believe me, it has been a long time. We are in the home stretch. No, we're not even done yet. We are in the home stretch. We are almost done. Let's go. I can see the 40 million right about now. Holy. That took insanely long. Like, I did not think it would take this long. But the point is 40 million FE. And by the way, I also filled up the 1 million thing inside of from the thermo generator that we have over here. While that was happening, I also went and filled up the hole that was around here. And I also did a lot of other things as well, like random tiny things that I could do in that amount of time. Like, that took a long time, not gonna lie. But we will get to see it in full force very, very soon. We still have 78 of them that we need to mine. Wow, it's been above a stack. Amazing. And let's see. Look at that. It's taking up 11,000 FE per take. That is completely fine. Why is there a random torch in there? I don't know. But okay. All is well apparently. Yes, it is all well. Although it is taking a lot of time to mine a single one. And by time, I mean it's taking a lot of energy, because time is fine, take the time you need, but it's the energy that is kinda making it like but anywho, this will keep on going. This is lovely. And oh boy, that was fun. That was fun. First ever reactor, not gonna lie. But that's it for this episode. I hope you had fun, and I'll see you in the next one then. Like, share, subscribe, comment, etc., etc. Bye bye.